Hey, friends. How are you all? I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I just wanted to hop on for a few minutes and um, as you can see, my title is Come Help Me Understand. And I'm just gonna say it. I'm referring to Unitonica. I don't I don't really know her. I don't have anything, you know, really bad to say about her because I don't know her like that. Hey, Milltown. Welcome in, sweetie. Hey, try me, bitch. Um, but she's asking Panda or telling Panda she doesn't understand. Hey, Panda. But I don't know. I'm just stuck on why are you inserting yourself into this Unitonica, uni, whatever, whatever you prefer. I don't want to disrespect you. Um, hey, Fancy. Hey, FBSI. I don't understand why you're inserting yourself into something that really doesn't involve you, I guess. She's a tampon. Yeah, yeah, that's, like, I don't get it. Like, for instance, you know, Panda, talking to you, babe, you and I were tagged in a post, by Amber, and I responded on her post. I don't know if she saw it. I don't really fucking care. But that's all I have to say about that. You know, why are you tagging me and the quote unquote OGDC people? I am far from OG and it's whatever, but I'm just responding to Unitonica. I don't understand why she is inserting herself. I really don't. And I want to understand it, but I can't wrap my head around it. And basically, what I said to Amber in the post she tagged me in, which was stupid, um, calling us out, wanting us to um, take a stand against Flava or whatever. Okay, well, A, that's not gonna happen. Like, I think it's pretty fucking clear that I'm Team Flava. Um, it's gonna take a hell of a lot to change that. But, you know, yes, that's what I think, try me, bitch. That's what I think. But, I feel like Flava has addressed the comments that were made in her stream. What else do you want? What else do you want from her? Like, and honestly, Amber, if you were so concerned about this being said about your child by a troll in a chat and you wanted to truly protect your child, why are you still bringing attention to it? I would log the fuck off forever. You know, that's the kind of mother I am. That would be the first step in protecting my child. You know, that's what I would do. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of friendly advice. That's it. I mean, that's the only way you can protect your kid. And furthermore, I don't even know if you're trying to protect your child because if she's 10 years old and I don't know anything about your family, your children, their ages, nothing, Amber. But what are you protecting your kid from? Has she seen and heard this shit? Because, no, ma'am, she should not be seeing this shit. And if you're letting her see this shit, then shame on you. Hey, freckle face, how are you? Like, I don't, what am I missing, y'all? What am I missing? Because that's what I would do as a mother. A, this child would never see what the troll said about her, and B, I wouldn't be bringing attention to it constantly, day in, day out. Like, what? So help me understand, right? Can anybody help me understand? Because I don't get it. And I sure as hell don't get why Unitonica is inserting herself. I'll never understand that. Like, I just won't. Right, FBSI. And I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, I don't understand why she's saying protect her child. Like, yes, and let me say up front, what was said about her child was disgusting and gross. But has this child seen it? Is she aware? Because if she's aware, that's your fault, Amber. Because my child would never, ever be aware of any of this shit, ever. I'm listening in the bushes. Amber is mentally ill and needs help. Well, I don't know her like that, but if she is, I hope she does get whatever help she may need. Uni shocks me. I know, freckle face. Like, I don't get it. I really, I don't understand. I don't understand. If she isn't in it, shouldn't get this much attention. Yes, Fancy. Yep, exactly. Seriously, y'all. If something was said about one of my kids or something that vile, and I think we can all agree. How about a one in the chat if we can all agree that what was said about Amber's child was vile? A one in the chat. Pretty fucking sure that all we're gonna see is ones, right? Pretty sure. One, one, one. It was vile. Like, we have all said, yes, Milltown, thank you. The comments were not okay. We have all said they're not okay. Like, what the fuck else do these people want? I don't get it. Hey, Uni, I'm going to add you, but please remain respectful because I don't really know you. I just saw your video. Hey,
Hello?
hey,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can y'all hear her?
The reason why I'm asking because when I was backstage, you know how you test your audio to make sure I'm in the car, by the way. Um, it
Okay.
wouldn't like it wouldn't register my voice, so I didn't know if you could hear me. Um, I was sent this link
Okay, the
and told
chat
it,
is saying they can hear you, honey.
oh, okay, good. Well, hello, nice to meet you. I
You too. I've been in your
I
chats
I
before, but that's fine.
have you? That's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
That's
Um,
okay.
I I was sent this link, told that you were speaking on me, and I don't know what you have said thus far, but like, oh, I was inserting myself. And can I just say something real quick?
Yeah, and I think everybody kind of feels the same, and we're
That
just
doesn't.
trying to
Mhm. Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead. No,
No,
you're
you were
good. Go ahead.
speaking. You were speaking. Everybody feels the same way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand
Mhm,
why um, it's the DC, right?
mhm,
A lot of us were tagged in Amber's post, and
mhm,
we're kind of confused why we were because we all agree that what was said about her child was fucking vile. We all agree,
mhm.
right?
Right.
So, a couple of us have watched your video from today, and we're just confused. That's all.
Well, a person said that I sounded medicated in my video, so I took it down real quick so I could listen to it. And I'm like, what? So I was like, okay. First of all, I don't take medication. Uh, like they literally wrote pain medication. And I don't like to be accused of anything that I'm not doing. I'm not a drunk. I'm not on medication. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like that was really rude. So I was like, okay, I know I talk a lot, but I really need to listen to that video. I don't know if you've ever had that kind of instance before where you were like, dang, did I really sound that off? But what when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to Amber and what she did in her community post, I can't address that. What I can say though is from listening to her streams, it seems like, and this is just my guess, that she was saying that she wanted people to speak out, and speak up. Because if it were your children, and I don't have kids, so I can't, I,
Right.
I don't know, you know, I just know what it's like to care for children, and I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said
Sure.
something. Um, if if it were your children or if it were somebody you cared about, wouldn't you want somebody to speak up for you as well? I think that's what she was saying.
Well, I would definitely, if you go back and listen to the beginning of my live, I would
Mhm.
definitely log off and stop bringing attention to it. You know, that's what I would do.
And that's a,
Um,
and
and
that's
second,
sorry.
and secondly, it's okay. And secondly, um, I don't have a 10-year-old child. My children are grown, but I do have grandchildren. And
Right.
these things were being said about my 10-year-old. I don't really know what she's supposed to be protected from because she shouldn't even know about it, right?
It depends on
Would
how.
you? No, no,
It depends
no,
on.
no. Would you show those vile ass comments? And you're not a mother, um, but would you show those vile ass comments to a 10-year-old child ever in any situation?
Okay, listen. This is how. Here's how I feel about it. Right. What you just said about logging off is an option for you. Right. Some people, like, okay, say for instance you have an established platform, and or you're trying to build a platform. Maybe that's not an option for her, or maybe she's a person like me who, for like, we fight back. We don't sit down and log off or run away from issues. And maybe, you know that may not be looked at by the bigger population as the right thing to do. But my thing is this: why are people supporting that? Why?
Okay, can you answer my question though?
I'm sorry, what was your question that I didn't answer?
My question is,
Mhm.
would you ever show a 10-year-old child what is being saying to her about her on YouTube? Yes or no? I would hope not.
I don't think no, but I don't think Amber has done that. Has she done that?
Okay, then why is she bringing so much attention to it? We have all said, and let me be clear, I'm Flava. If we have to pick a side, I'm Flava, right?
Hmm.
We already
Hmm.
know that.
Right.
Um, we have all said these comments are terrible. We've already
Right.
said it,
Right.
right?
Right.
But I'm speaking to you as a mother and a grandmother.
Right.
This child of Amber's should not know this shit is going on, right?
I think that's an assumption that she
An
knows.
assumption.
No, what
No,
I'm saying,
I'm asking what is there to protect her from if she is not aware?
I think that what's being discussed most of all is that it's disgusting to even utter. Why are people supporting somebody who would even say something like that? Why would you even be in a chat if somebody would even think that way or say something like that about a child? Why? It's revolting.
Right, and we have all said that.
And you did.
We
And
do
I was
not
getting ready to say that.
approve. We don't approve of it,
Right.
and
You
we have
you did
said
you did
that.
say that. Yes, ma'am. You did say that. You did.
Hmm.
But what what will be done in regards to that? Are you still going to support that person?
Are you speaking of Bumsgums or France, the people that said it? No, I do not.
I don't know who I don't know who these people are. I'm not even being funny right now. I don't know who bums.
No, the people that said that those
Mhm,
things, I
mhm.
do not support that. Not at
Right.
all. No.
But Flava said it and ran with it also.
She ran with it?
She added to it
How is that?
because wasn't there something okay, hold on. Okay, so hold on. There was a word. What was that word? Uh hold on. I don't want to say the wrong word and accuse her of something she didn't say because I don't dislike Flava. Um, I just don't like things that have been done. Like that's the thing. Just like people don't like stuff about me. Okay, what is the damn word? Um,
Unitonica, are you okay with Alberta coming up?
I don't know who Alberta is.
She's a sweetheart. You'll love her. All right, here she comes.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
Hey, Alberta.
Hello, darling.
Sorry, Uni, she
Soliciting.
just
That's the
popped
word.
up.
Hi, Alberta.
Hello, Uni.
It's soliciting. That's the word.
Personally, I think everybody on YouTube should just stop involving themselves with anybody else's children. That's just my opinion.
I think I could
Kids
agree to that, and I could
kids
do that myself.
from birth to 20 should be completely off limits in my opinion. And that is as a mother, they should be totally off limits.
Why 20?
Um because that's an age where they're starting to actually develop more of their adult brains.
You
Up
know what I think?
until around that age, they're still somewhat immature.
You know what I think, Alberta? And I'm not a mom. I think that anybody's family, period, shouldn't be involved on YouTube.
Completely agree on that.
I don't care what age
Yes,
they are
I
because,
do too.
like,
I
you
agree.
know, you have
I was
grandchildren. Like, if you have grandchildren, right? And you have grown children, let's say they're my age, 35, 40.
My
Okay.
son's 37.
All right. There you go. Well, You would want your child, because that's your baby, to be spoken about in a fashion that's horrible on YouTube. Nobody
Completely.
does.
Yep, I agree on that one.
And on the
You
same,
know what, Unitonica, if I could interrupt you for a minute, I
yes, ma'am.
totally agree with what you just said. We should absolutely um, not be okay with the things that were said. However, why is she stretching this out over a week? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, can we
I,
just
I
let it
do.
go? She has said what she needed to say. Why drag it out? Because it's only causing this child, God forbid, I hope this child has heard none of this. I
That's
really
why
pray for
someone's
that.
dragging it out. It's a
But
type of bullying.
if she has heard this, I pray to God her mother stops. Thank you,
I,
Foofer.
I don't
I
want to
love
speak
you
on her
too.
parenting because that's not cool either, you know?
Well, I mean, we've seen it. We've all seen it. But, you know,
No, I'm saying
Well,
I don't
not
want
my.
to, me personally.
That's
what
fine.
I am finding out as an older woman, because I am in my late 50s, okay, I have gone through a bad marriage. I have gone through a divorce. I have gone through custody. I have done all of that. Okay. I think when it and I've seen the internet come on because the internet didn't exist when my son was little.
Right.
So I've watched all of this. And honestly, I think when you're online,
Mhm.
anybody else's family, unless you are personally invited, should be 100% off limits.
Absolutely. I agree.
It's okay, Foofer. I appreciate you and love you too. Thank you.
I agree with that. And to answer your question, um, here's the thing. Like, okay, I think that this is all stretched. Um, I had time to think about it now too. You said why is she dragging it out, right?
Right.
Okay, so I think that because the 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 soliciting was added and all this stuff was said that was not true. So she just wants it to be corrected and you know, I'm sorry goes a long way. Even if you don't like somebody, like screw you, but I'm sorry for what I said. Like
Yeah.
completely F you. But I'm sorry for that part. You know what I mean?
Well, you can. The thing is, okay, like with me, I have found my birth mom because I
Hmm.
grew up in care. And
Wow.
I love her because she gave birth to me and brought me into this world, but I do not like the woman
Right.
in any way, shape, or form. I don't like how she treats people. I don't like how she manipulates people. And that's the thing is, and also with when it comes to talking about other people's kids online, you get one person who tells the story first, and then the next person adds one or two extra words, and the next person adds one or two extra words, and the next one or two extra words, and then the story ends up being completely off of what was originally happened.
Like telephone. Like I'm guilty of that too.
Exactly.
I've been guilty of that too. So I'll take
Exactly.
Yeah.
responsibility for that. Yep.
Online
Yep.
is basically turned into a giant game of telephone.
Yep.
I
Yep.
love you, Panda. Thank you for your super chat. Love you, girl.
Thank you, Panda. And the
Yeah.
thing is that the
Yeah. So
children are being the ones hurt.
let's read this. I just want to know what exactly Amber wants. Does she want all Flava's subs to leave her? Because that's what it looks like. Flava has addressed the nasty comments and so have her subs. Right, Milltown. Thank you. That's all I was trying to say. Like, what else does she want? What else?
She
Could you
just
ask
needs to stop.
could you ask her, is there a way for you guys to talk?
Amber and I?
Yeah. Because like I can't answer that question. I'm just coming up here because my name was mentioned. You know what I mean? And I'm not being smart with you
Well,
at
I know,
all.
but no, I understand, but you did make a video about this, so In
Yeah,
your
of course.
opinion, what else does she want from us? What else? In your
Um,
opinion.
maybe if you drop the link. Um,
It's pinned. That's how you got it.
okay, hold on. Um, hold on a second.
The link is pinned, Amber.
Oh
She's
boy.
blocking the chat.
Hey, Lefty.
Um, did you ask me a question? I am so sorry. Lord have mercy. I have a bird brain. I really do.
Goldfish. Goldfish moment.
Yeah, and I want to say this. Um, I'm not being. I hope that you don't feel that I was disrespectful to you on your panel. I did not hear anything you said to me prior to being on here. So if you were disrespectful, I don't know that. Um, you don't sound like a disrespectful person. Um, I I, I don't know. And if anybody, here wants to talk to me at any point, Pandaberry, I really did like you. I don't know what I did to you, but anyway, did you have any more questions for me?
Oh, no,
I
not
don't.
at all. And you can rewind and hear the beginning. Here comes Amber.
Okay, well, I hope you both have a good day. Thank you for talking to me. Hi, Amber.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
Hey.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. The
Can you
floor is
hear me?
yours. Yep.
Okay, so what I want is a complete retraction. And no, my child is not hearing any of this. It is for me. It is because Flava knows damn good and well, with us being friends, that her adding soliciting, recruiting, and grooming to what a troll said is complete fabrication and it's a bold-faced lie. I want it retracted. And I don't care how it's done. I don't care if anything is said to me. I just want it retracted about my child, period. And then from that point on, if some things are said in the chat by France or Bums Gums or anything like that, your mods, Flava, and her mods block out all of that crap about children. But nothing was blocked. And it was completely disgusting how it kept snowballing. So that's what I want. And then I'll
Okay.
be
I think
over
any
it.
mom would want that.
Yes.
Right.
I would never say that about Flavor's children ever. I would never let my chat attack her children. Nothing like that would ever be tolerated by any of my mods, any of my chat, anything. I want it retracted and then I'll be over it. That's it. That is all that has to be said. Because Flava
Well,
knows from
us.
just being friends of mine for as long as we were friends that that never was true ever. And to just because you don't like me now, the whole entire chat, down to some of the people that are in this chat, said the most disgusting things about my 10-year-old.
People
Nobody
in
has
this
to worry
chat
about me
did.
ever doing it.
I know.
Who in this chat did?
Not me.
Um,
Not me.
Panda,
If
we
it's
spoke
not me, I've
yesterday.
never gone against a child. I never would.
What?
Panda, we spoke yesterday.
Yeah.
Um,
I was coming up here for uni because
Texas,
she made a video about me, but she dropped
Texas
out.
And
So
then
country
she left. I
lady
don't
said
know. Yeah.
some pretty nasty stuff. Fancy was my name, left some pretty nasty stuff. Um,
About your child?
yeah, it's all in the chat. I mean, I can
Fancy
go
did.
screenshot. Yeah, and up on JJJ's panel. So, all I'm saying is leave it alone. Stop talking about it. Every creator on this platform should just stop talking about it. I wasn't even going to go live today because I'm sick, but here you are with this live up. talking about it. So of
No,
course
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
come and
no.
say
Hold
something.
The,
on. No,
no, no,
no,
no.
ma'am.
But
Hold
That's
The
on.
not
the
what
live
was.
I'm not
the live
My
saying,
is
live
for
was
Uni.
about
let's keep
Unitonica
it real.
and her. Oh
Listen,
my God. Can I
I'm not
speak,
trying.
ma'am?
Yes, but I'm trying not to talk over you, and I'm not saying that that was the reason why you went live. But when you're sitting there saying, "What does Amber want? What does Amber want?" and I'm in your chat and I'm saying, "Drop the link," I can't see your pinned link because I'm blocked in your chat. Okay, so I had to be sent the link.
Well,
So I
no,
wanted
I
to come
saw
up
you
and
in
tell
my
you,
chat. I
but
saw
I
you in my
can't.
chat, and okay.
Okay,
Well, anyway, it doesn't
You called
matter.
her a
I
weak
don't give a fuck
bitch.
about blocking people. I really don't.
okay.
But my live was all about why Uni is inserting herself. You tagged me in a post, and I still don't know why you tagged me in that post. I'm still shocked.
Because I used to tag you in every post that I ever did. Just keep it real, because you were a content creator that I saw, I respected, and now I see you in a chat with people like condoning everything that's being said. And yes, while you're sitting here saying that you don't condone it, that is disgusting and everything else, but I don't see people blocking it. I don't see people not calling out Flavor, saying, why is this stuff being allowed to be said about a 10-year-old in your chat, Flavor? Why are the mods
I
not
promise
blocking
you.
it?
No, I didn't ask to speak to
I
you.
don't.
I
I don't
Amber,
see you.
Amber, I
I
promise
don't
you,
see you in
if I'm
Unitonica.
in there,
I'm sorry, girl. I
yeah,
don't see you.
if I'm in there and I see anybody talking shit about your kid or anybody's kid, you're gonna get timed out, okay? And
Okay.
I would do the
if you keep
same
doing it,
being
then
a
I'm gonna
mod.
block you. You know, then I
All
will
right.
block you. Because that's crap. And you know this. And I
Yep.
would have done it if I was
And that's what
there,
I'm
but I
saying. We spoke
wasn't.
yesterday. We spoke yesterday. I
You
feel
know,
better about us speaking
Oh
yesterday.
wait. Oh my God. I see a lot of people. Y'all. I'm just gonna add everybody. Y'all do that. Very good.
Okay. I'm not going to be up here for too
she's like
long.
everybody. It's
I'm
a free for all.
frustrated.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
But
I've
what
never
I
Can
had
I
this
want
many
say something
people.
real quick?
is a
You got what I had,
retraction.
girl.
Can I say something
Okay.
real
Let's
quick,
give
please?
everyone. Yes. Let's give everyone a chance to speak. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For one, Amber, I have never ever talked to you. Yes, I'm sweet. You can be that fooled. But
I
when
don't
I
even know
want to talk
who's
about,
talking.
shut up and listen.
Okay,
Oh
I'm not going to
goodness.
be disrespected. I just said I don't know who's
Well,
talking.
I did not talk about you. I don't
I
talk
don't know
about
who
people
you
until they
are.
talk about me.
Who are you?
So I'm fancy.
Hold
It's
on.
You're the
Hold
one
on.
saying I
Fancy.
said it.
Hold on. Fancy. Hold
Okay.
on. Amber, it's Fancy speaking.
Okay. You have been on up on JJJ's panel when Hondo and Vinny and
I
JJJ
did
have
not
said the
say it
most
though.
nasty.
I did not fucking say it. So
Fancy.
don't even go there, girl.
Okay.
but
I want a
Being
retraction. I want a
being in the chat's
retraction.
totally different than actually being involved in what's
It
being
is.
said.
Exactly.
It absolutely is.
So apologize now.
No, you're on panel and
I
you're
did
not saying
not.
anything.
So what?
No,
Who
you have.
cares?
I will find the
Just
clip,
because I'm up
Fancy.
there don't mean I said it.
I'll find
And
the
you're not
clip.
going to
Don't
win
worry.
against me. I
You
have
can
many a
yell all you
fights.
want to. I'm not gonna yell. Fancy, I'm not
Can I
fighting you.
say
You're fighting
something?
yourself.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure. Hmm.
I don't. I have been in Amber's chats a long time ago. Okay, I've been in Flavor's chat a long time ago. Okay, I haven't been in
Sorry,
there
Milton.
in a long time. But the point being, just being in the chat when people are saying stuff about someone's child does not mean that they are involved or agree with what is
thank
being
you, Missy.
said.
Or on the panel.
Exactly.
No,
So
I
there.
disagree.
So
Right,
Because
but
there.
I'm
How can I
sitting
say
on
that?
this panel. No,
expressive.
Amber, I'm sitting on this panel and I don't agree with a lot of stuff you've done in the last year. Okay?
Yep.
But at the same time, I'm on this panel, but I am not saying anything against anyone's child. I'm not saying anything against anyone that is on this panel or that is in the chat. That doesn't mean that I am attacking your child or
See,
someone
that's my
else.
point.
But when you're not erasing false claims against a 10-year-old that is
Amber, can you
sexualizing,
read?
saying my
No,
child sucks
D.
dick, saying my child sucks dick before she cries, and that comment is not erased by not one out of 100 mods that are in Flavor's chat,
Well,
speaks
Amber,
volumes.
to be fair, I have been a mod in chats where I have been specifically told not to block or take down a single solitary comment, no matter what is said.
Nope,
And
that's
I
not how it.
follow the person's instructions that is controlling the chat. It is their
Then
chat,
you're
what
complicit.
they, the rules they set at the beginning,
No, you
I've
don't.
done.
You don't stand by someone sexualizing a 10-year-old child.
That
Period.
is why I walked away from particular creators.
Okay,
And I
that's
stopped
what I'm
being mods
saying.
for particular creators because I couldn't agree with stuff they were doing and allowing in their chat. But you can't blame every single person and every single mod because they don't catch everything.
No, 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 no. No, I'm not saying everything. Every comment after Flavor made those comments about grooming, soliciting,
Then
and
you go after
recruiting,
Flavor.
and I
You
have
go
been,
you go
but
after the person that has
I'm
said
also
it.
going after some of the people that I know for a fact that said they stood behind me, that have heard my child speak in the background on personal conversations and everything else. And now all of a sudden, you sit in a chat and you know for a fact that I'm a fucking good ass mother. And y'all sit there and you let that shit be said. It's fucking disgusting. It's sexualizing a fucking 10-year-old who is a minor. And any woman who is a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, or anything else that can sit there and not say one fucking thing about how nasty it is to let those chats sit there is a fucking disgusting human being. And that's all I have to say. And that's what I want. I want a retraction on what Flava knows for a fact was never said and was never done. That is what I want. And then it can all be over with. Period. I'm out. I'm sick. I'm going back to bed.
Then you can't take the heat.
I just, oh God,
Hi,
she just left, and I had
Panda
such
That's
a
just
Berry.
the
very
way it
I
important
have
goes,
to
thing.
go.
Panda.
I have to go. But Panda Berry,
Sorry.
I'm sorry for interrupting whoever I just interrupted.
I
Um,
said, you asked, was there, never mind. You asked, was
what
there anything?
happened?
All I said was, yeah.
What I do?
Nobody said you did anything.
I mean, I really wanted to have an adult conversation with Amber,
I
but
was
she
your
rage
question.
quit, which she does often.
Yeah.
Um,
That's her.
but whatever. Y'all go ahead.
Can't take the heat.
Uni and Panda. Uni, you wanted to talk to Panda. What's up?
Well, she said that I did a video on her, and I don't know what else she was about to
Yeah,
say.
why?
So,
Why?
okay, because here's the thing. You
Because it has nothing
because
to do with you.
I had an opinion on something, and the last time I saw you, which was in a chat, like you turned. I don't know. What did I do to you?
You talked shit about Flava.
I said, what did I do to you?
You talked
That's
shit
the
on
thing.
Flava, and she is my friend. That is what you did. That is why I
To
got
you?
pissed. Yes,
Okay,
she's my
so
friend.
because
She's my friend. I stick
I
up for my
see,
friends.
I do too, but I don't treat people like you're treating me. Okay.
How
I
is she
haven't treated
treating
you
you?
anyway. I haven't said anything to you. I haven't said shit to you. Nothing.
Who asked me a question? How is she treating
Oh,
you? Oh, okay, Panda. I heard what you said. I'm sorry. I didn't acknowledge what you said. Who asked me a question?
I did, Alberta.
Alberta.
Oh, how is she treating me? Well, it was just like when I got on a panel that day, she was like, "Hmm." And I was like, wait, what happened? Because I didn't know what like why she was mad at me or what had happened. But now I have clarification, so I get it. Like she's riding hard for her friends, and that's cool. I get it. Period. So now I get it. I just hate it. I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what
We
it is.
all we all have friends and family that we feel protective over.
Absolutely, and I respect that. And I will say this to you,
Okay?
Panda. I will say this to you, Panda. I respect that. I do. And I mean, like I said before, I don't hate Flava at all. I don't.
I don't hate
But
anyone.
I don't either. It's not that serious. I mean, it's really not. It's YouTube. It's not that serious. I don't know anybody in real life on here. I don't. Nobody does.
Okay, so I want to read Milltown's comment real quick because this is a low
Sure.
point in my life. I don't know who this uni person is. I've watched maybe a handful of her lives, but I've heard her at least twice say she didn't want to be in the drama, so why keep talking about it?
I'm in the drama community, honestly. And I don't know who the Milltown is, but hello.
Sometimes we just get thrown
She's
into the
great.
drama whether we want it or not.
No, I comment on it. I'm not thrown into anything. I do comment on it. So that's I do insert myself as the host is saying. I'm sorry, I don't I'm
Yeah.
just I'm being honest.
And
I'm
Milltown.
not
you
gonna say a
did
lie.
you did make a
Good,
whole
good
live on
question.
it today. You did.
I
I
mean,
mean,
in
a
all
whole video
fairness,
on
Yeah.
it today.
I
I did
can't
what
stay
now?
long. I can't stay long because I don't feel good. I just keep it real. In all fairness, Uni, we was
Okay.
all up there,
Mm-hmm.
and you come up and asked who had a problem with you, and that's when
Mm-hmm.
Panda said she had a problem. Well, I was still
Yep.
up. It's still up.
Y- yep. I did.
So
So she
there's your
didn't have
answer.
attitude. She didn't have attitude because we was all up there cutting shit that night.
Who didn't?
You come up and ask why she had an attitude,
Yep.
and for Amber,
And I
leave
and
fucking
Wait a
Panda
minute.
alone, Amber. If you quit doing this victim mentality bullshit, you keep your family out of it, and we'll keep the rest of our family out of it. Leave Flav alone, leave Panda alone, and don't come for me unless I send for you. Because right now I don't. I'm not. I ain't sending. I ain't sending for none of y'all hoes. Okay, I'm too fucking sick.
Gee, thanks.
None of you. I
You're
love
not
most.
sending for
Love
me,
you,
thanks,
Bella.
Bella.
I love all you hoes, but I am too sick. Y'all
I hope you
lucky
feel
Mr.
better.
Bell let me up.
I hope you feel better,
Feel
Mrs.
better, babe.
Bellazoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel better,
But
honey.
y'all need to look. I know. Look, Amber can go over there and sit on Bomb's bullshit, Sam Bomb's chat where Bomb's talking about bullshit. We can go do whatever the fuck we want to in Flavor. Okay? Tit for tat, bitches.
Listen, I
Grow
don't
the
care who's
fuck
on what
up.
side. I don't care who's on what side or whatever. You go wherever you want to go, whatever chat. I don't give a shit about that at the
Keep
end of the day.
family out of it. Keep the
Period.
families out of it.
Right.
I agree.
Exactly.
Because at
Agree.
one
Families,
point,
keep children,
at some
you
children
fucking
come on.
point,
especially out of it.
at
Agree.
some fucking point, there is going to be a breaking point for somebody. You're going to
I
fuck with somebody's family that's not right in the head. And
Yep.
y'all
Yep.
gonna see what's gonna happen.
You're going to
Yep.
end up with an
And someone's gonna get
MGL on
hurt.
your doorstep.
Or
Or
worse.
worse.
Actually,
Yep.
no.
Yep. Or
I
worse.
don't sugarcoat
Exactly.
shit. Anybody that knows me knows
Trust
me.
me,
Y'all keep
it'll
fucking with
happen.
people's family, and y'all gonna something's gonna happen that y'all ain't gonna like. Point blank
Yep.
period.
She's speaking
And keep in
facts.
mind, there's 50 states, and half of them carry pew laws.
Mm.
And Canada is not going to be the 51st state, but I can tell you for a fact that this drama stuff has to stop
And we're an
online
open
because
carry
it,
We're gonna
state.
get somebody hurt. Y'all don't care. 'Cause
exactly.
y'all making bank. Like y'all
People
don't
fucking
care.
with people's kids,
Right,
grandkids, calling
Yep.
right,
CPS and all this other
right.
bullshit.
That
That'll get
part.
Yep.
people hurt real fucking
That
quick.
part.
in my part
I
of the
don't do any
woods.
of that
100%.
stuff. I don't do any of that stuff, but I'm gonna get down. I have an appointment. I just want to say thank you for letting me
Yeah, but
up.
yeah,
Thank
you
you.
are. You are doing this shit. Like you coming in
Okay,
talking
tell me
that.
how. Tell me how. Tell me how.
Well, I
Tell me
guess what
how.
you did last night because I didn't see it. So I don't know what was said and what wasn't said. I just know
Wait a
you
minute.
put your 2 cents in.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, we're dim blonde.
How did I mess with somebody's family though? I didn't talk about anybody's family on this panel.
You not hear me?
No, I didn't,
You put
honestly.
in about Flavor and Amber and Panda.
Yes.
That have anything to do with you though.
Okay.
You understand? You feel me? Yeah, you got an opinion, but that don't matter. That
All
like
right, can everybody hold
like the
on
only
for a
reason
second?
I'm in here is
Hold
because
on,
my name
hold
got brought
on.
up in your
Bella,
lives.
Bella,
Right?
Bella, 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 Bella,
No,
Bella,
I'm
hold
used
on.
to her. No, I'm used to her. No, I'm used to her. I know how she
Oh my
is. It's
God,
okay.
can anybody hear me?
I
Yes.
do.
I
Yes.
do.
I hear you.
I need to drop one person so that Gaudy Girl can come up.
I'm going down. I'm going down. You
I'll
guys have a
go.
good day.
I mean, if y'all are not done, oh God,
It's
look
fine.
at my life.
Look, just keep it real. It's fine. But I'm
I'm
just saying.
a sucky YouTuber, y'all. Okay, Gaudy,
No,
No,
you're
you're
not,
not. You're
honey.
doing
Gaudy
fine.
Girl,
I'm just.
Gaudy
My point
Girl.
is,
Click the link.
leave the
Hold on,
fucking
y'all.
families out.
Gaudy
Leave
Girl.
the fucking family out.
Oh my
Leave
fucking
fucking
God.
One.
BS.
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
Woo! Gaudy
Bella.
Girl. Take the link now, baby,
I'm
and I
leaving.
can let you up.
Love you, Panda. Love you.
I love you too,
I'm
sweetheart. Thank you for so much.
Love you, Bella.
Thank you. Just keep it real. Peace, Fancy.
Okay,
Bye.
see ya. Jesus, God in
I
heaven.
just want to say I'm.
Mary.
I just want to say I'm
Woo
sorry.
wee!
Just keep it real. I'm sorry,
For what,
but
honey?
that just triggers me when somebody say I say something when I didn't.
I know.
You have every right to defend yourself.
And
Yes.
besides, I was not Amber's first. I was actually Jenny's sub since 2018. So if she wants to say that, fine, let her have it. But and I'm not. I don't talk about bad about kids. I I love kids. As
That is what I don't
I mean,
understand. Like, none of us agree with what was said in the comments, right?
I
exactly,
wasn't there, but I think all children, all families should be off limits to every creator.
exactly. Or
Sorry,
families.
Samantha. I was just trying to gain control of my panel because nobody was listening to me and I got a little bit out of pocket. But thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. We were.
You do,
You're
you
right.
do need to turn your volume up though, honey,
I
because I
do?
can't hardly hear you. I can hear
Yeah,
you, but I can't.
yeah. If you can turn your
It's all
volume
the
up,
way
just keep it
up.
real. Oh wow!
Wow,
Yeah.
Even in the
Do
StreamYard
you think I
settings.
should? That's where I am, yeah. Oh,
wow.
hold on. Look at y'all teaching me stuff.
Go into settings and
Hey,
audio and check to make sure
Audio.
everything's set properly. You can adjust your automatic adjust mic volume and such.
Okay, what about now?
A little bit
much
better.
better.
But
Yeah,
Is that better?
that's a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
better,
yeah.
actually.
Aw,
A lot
thank
better, hon.
you.
Well, I'm glad I
You
was
can
able to
also
help you.
mute.
So, I know, right?
You
So,
can also mute
Panda,
people.
it's okay, Bella. It's fine. I just, Gaudy Girl was trying to get a link, and I had 6, 7, however many of y'all up here, and it wasn't letting me add her. And I think she had some important things to say because her child has absolutely been attacked, right?
Yes.
Yes, and nobody's child should ever be spoken about unless it is
That's what I
by
don't
their parent.
understand because we well, I'm not going to speak for y'all, but I do not approve of those chatters saying what they said
Right,
about Amber's child. I don't.
right.
Me neither.
I
She
don't think
has, Sugar.
Flava approves. I don't think anybody approves of it. But I have real issues with, I said it in the beginning, I'm going to say it again, Unitonica, sorry. I don't understand why you're inserting yourself and addressing Panda. Like, what the fuck does Panda have to do with any of that? You
I've
want to
never
tell
heard
us?
I
Panda
think
go after any child.
never,
No.
and you never will.
That is my
I love kids with all
that
my
is my
heart.
confusion. So let's let Panda have the floor. And what are your thoughts, honey?
I just don't understand one for why. I guess she says that Unitonica says that she did the video because she wanted to address, she wanted to have an opinion on it, and that's fine. Um, but then you went from talking crap about me to talking crap about Flava to bringing Amber up, then going back to Flava,
Right.
and then it was
Right.
just a whole mess. I'm glad you privated it because you sounded kind of not all there, or maybe like I get sometimes squirrel like, your brain goes from one thing to the other thing to another thing really quick,
Yeah,
and
she was, I'll say that too. She was kind of all over the place.
and
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 I
I
don't understand.
squirrel out, swirling. uh,
I don't understand how one creator, okay, say your child is attacked. I get that. You get upset, you go after the person who attacked the child. But to come in when you've got nothing to do with that family and
I get
stick
why
your
Amber.
face.
Go ahead, honey. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. You get why
I
Amber
get why
what?
Amber uh, tagged me. Um, sort of. I guess it's because
I don't. I
she.
don't.
Okay, so she
I
feels
don't.
this is how this. I'm gonna say I'm not speaking for her, so don't think that I am. But the way that
Yeah.
I see what she feels is that, um, how do I put it? She feels like, look, this person, okay, she knows that I used to support her, okay? And then she sees me in a chat,
Mm,
which I wasn't in that chat that day because I have been sick. Everybody knows this. It's been about a week. I'm good today. But I wasn't in the chat last week when all this stuff, or a couple days ago when all this stuff was said, and I would have timed the people out. There's no reason for anybody not to. When somebody says vile crap like that, and Flava, I'm sure she will agree, if somebody's saying some vile shit like that, just time them out. You can time them out for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, whatever. And then comment in the chat. Don't say stuff like that, okay? And if they keep
right.
doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, then block their asses. Flava can unblock them whenever she chooses to. And if that's not
Yep.
okay, then
Right.
I don't need to be a mod for anybody, you know?
Well, I was a mod for one lady. I'm not going to put names out there, but I was a mod. And I blocked one particular person that said something extremely vile. And I had been told not to block anything this person had said or done in the chat. But this one thing I had kicked out, and I timed her out for a minute or whatever it is. And I
Mm-hmm.
got
Yeah.
screamed at for the next 3 lives that I was on by another mod about it. It's
Well,
like,
nobody needs to be screaming at anybody.
Oh,
yeah, it's just like, drop it. You unblocked what I had blocked. You said that I was not to do anything. So fine. I won't do a damn thing. And I walked completely away from that creator
Yeah.
because
So
Uh,
she
Milton,
Flava's
allowed
not
that.
like
I would
that.
have seen the comments Milltown says if I would have seen the comments, I would have blocked them. I've blocked
Exactly.
comments about
Right.
Amber and her family. Michelle, right, exactly. You're
Yep.
very welcome.
I know.
Everybody that got gifted a membership, you're very welcome.
Oh, look
Um,
at that.
but yeah, I
Share bear.
agree. I agree, Milltown. Like,
Yep. Me too. Those are
Yep.
vile comments
I
that
100%.
just
nobody needs to be
Panda
saying.
Panda, you said something, and I think that I'm okay with bringing this up. Because I'm not
Go
going to
ahead.
stay on much longer, but I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention, and I'm pretty sure you're okay with it. And I'm going to ask you before
Uh-huh.
I say it.
Just go ahead. I
Um,
don't care. You're good.
I'm
are you
I'm gonna
sure?
drop down. Thank you again.
Bye,
Okay,
Bye,
Fancy.
Fancy.
Fancy. Love
Love
you.
you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Love you all.
Love you, hon.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it because Panda, you have said it, and I totally believe it. And this is in my
Mm-hmm.
closing. I got to go. I have things to do. But if y'all, and I'm standing up for Panda and her husband right now, because I heard Amber say when you were on her panel, you asked
Mm-hmm.
her, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Have you never heard of women coercing their children to accuse their father of molesting them? And
Yep.
Amber was like, no, no, I've never. Bitch, you're fucking lying. I
Yep.
have in my real life heard of that shit
Yep.
happening
I've seen
so
it.
many
Absolutely.
times. Right.
I've seen it through the foster
I'm just
So,
system.
gonna say this real quick. I would never be with a fucking pedophile. I'm sorry for the language on your
I
channel.
know you
Never
wouldn't.
in
I
my
know you
life
wouldn't. And that
would I
is my
ever.
point of
I
bringing this
love
up
children.
because, right, and we've all seen that, right?
Yeah.
And that's my point of bringing this up concerning Amber. Like, and when she said, no, I've never heard of that. Bitch, please. Are you like, no, it has happened. I have real time
Yep.
experience of that happening with people that I know. It fucking happens.
And it's sad,
So
and it
for
doesn't just
her,
hurt that victim, it hurts that kid. And that's what hurts me.
right,
And the thing is when
right,
those kids are grown and they can find this information on them when they're older, that's going to be
And
devastating.
and it hurts her because she cannot have a relationship with her dad now because he can't trust anybody. He doesn't
right,
trust anyone
right.
anymore. It's done. This has affected his
And I
entire
understand that.
fucking life. I mean, the
And
man can't
I
go to a
get that.
freaking park. I mean, he has a label across his forehead. We have a real good, thriving business because people in our area know that he's not that and they know what happened, because everybody in a small town
Right,
talks.
Share Bear.
However, people like you guys on YouTube, you guys don't
Hi,
know. And when you see
Kanan.
tier
Thank
three
you,
pedophile,
Kanan. I love you.
it when you see, oh, she has a tier three husband, yeah, that is a horrible thing to look at. It is, until you know the story,
It is.
you
Of
know,
course it is.
you know. So, but I've been
Right, but
judged so much and I don't care. I don't care anymore. That's all I can say. I don't care anymore
well, my only
because
my only
I
I
was
thing
love my
accused of
husband.
is
it. That's the thing, is that not just men get accused of it. I had my
Yep.
own mother and sister accuse me of it. I had the police turn up at my son's school to question him and turn up at my work to question me.
Yep.
Yes,
It
the
thank you,
case
happens
was.
Bella.
every
It
day.
happens.
Every
It
day.
happens too easily and too often. My family did it because they don't like the fact that I'm happily married, and my family's toxic AF, like my birth family.
If you think
Yeah.
that
Okay,
people don't do it, you're crazy.
exactly. And it could be
People
your
are in
closest
prison
friend.
for murder. they didn't. And you think that a
There,
wife isn't
right.
going to
There
sit there and
are,
try to coerce their child? Get out of here with that crap.
Yep.
God.
and I went through it with my own mother. Um, Not exactly how you did, Panda, and your husband, but
Right.
she said horrible things about my father, right?
Yep.
Um, and she was putting those ideas in my head so much so I believed them until I was about 40 years old, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was evidence. I'm not going to talk about that because it's, that's my
Right.
story.
Yep.
But there
I
was
know.
evidence of her lying to me purposely to destroy the relationship with my father, right?
And my birth mother tried that too.
So it fucking happens. It happens.
It
And
does.
Yep.
Panda, when you
And it's
said
sad.
that, and she kind of brushed that under the rug, and she's like, "No, I've never heard of that." Bitch, shut the fuck up. You have heard of that. You have.
It
Stop it.
happens many times a
I
day
mean,
all
it's no
over this
different
world.
than, yeah, it's no
Thank you,
different than
Flash.
somebody
See
being
ya. I love you.
accused of murder or accused of a murder that they didn't commit. I mean, it,
Oh,
it
you can
happens
get accused of
daily.
Right,
anything
you'll
these
tell.
days.
You
I mean,
know,
it's to the point where you get accused of molesting your child because you fart sideways. I mean, it's getting ridiculous with the amount of accusations out there and the people who are doing it. You'll get teachers doing it, you'll get nurses doing it, you'll get neighbors doing it, you'll get family members doing it, you'll get the kids doing it just to get their parents in trouble so they can get what they want.
Thank you,
hmm
let them. This is what I was trying to say. I hated my
I'm
father
sorry,
based on
let
my
them.
mother's words, but many years later, I was able to love my dad again. Shortly, did. Aw, yay! I'm so happy you were
Glad
able
you got
to
that with
resolve
him.
that. Let them. Yes.
Yes. It's like with
But
my
yeah, that's
birth
my
mom.
point. Is it does happen, and for
Yep.
her to say she's never heard of it. Okay, A, you're lying. It happens
Oh,
all the
yeah.
fucking time, you
Every
know.
freaking day.
So I just wanted to say that for you, Panda, because I do believe that that is what has happened
I appreciate you.
in your family, and I'm
And I've
sorry for
never thought
that.
anything less of you or your husband, Panda,
Hmm.
And I
because I know
appreciate
stuff
that. I
Thank
really
happens.
you,
do.
let them.
You know.
Thank you, let them.
You
I
guys
love
are
you all.
awesome showing up for Just Keep It Real.
I
We love you.
know. It's
Because people
crazy.
have to realize that women and men can be vindictive AF when they break up.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay,
For
when you
sure.
break up
And
as a
the
couple,
thing is,
like,
my husband really loved her. My husband really loved her. Like they were childhood sweethearts, okay? So he
Yeah.
didn't want a divorce, He really didn't. He loved her and he would have done anything to stay with her, you know? It's
yeah, that makes
it's
it
sad,
tough.
Oh,
That
you
makes
know.
it tough when it's your childhood sweetheart and something happens and one of them
My
walks
husband
away and the other one is heartbroken,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you
my
get
husband's
this
been with
kind
two
of
women his whole life.
accusations out there.
That's it. My husband's been with two women his whole life. His ex-wife and me. That's it. That's all. So, if
Y'all
that tells
read
you anything.
read Lethem's comment. We are a brutal breed.
Well,
Females have what it takes to be evil. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you,
right?
Yeah,
Middletown. I love you.
very, very true. I have
I
met
hear you
more
singing down
women
there, Miss Bella Zoe.
that are
Why she
nasty
always
and
me?
vindictive and
Yeah, like
manipulative than I have men.
Yep.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to say
Thank you.
that to you, Panda, because I get it. I've seen it in real life. Not
Yep.
me not affecting me, but you know what I mean? Like I've seen it happen to people close to me, and
Right.
the children come back when they're grown or whatever, and they recant their statements. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, and it's not
She, re-
just
So
she recanted
it's
hers
not
thank
the
you
just
day
for
that
the
after the
kind of
divorce was
page.
abuse.
final. That's what's messed up. She recanted hers the day after the divorce was final.
And the sad part
Shut
is that
up.
it's not just about physical or sexual abuse. It doesn't really matter when it comes down to it, because
No.
when a family splits up, I mean, there were three of us. Okay, and I'm going to say this: my brother, my sister, and myself. I was the middle. My brother was the youngest. My sister was the oldest. My sister wouldn't speak to our birth dad for decades because of lies that our birth mom had told her. My brother's the same. I was the
Yeah.
only one who actually gave him a chance, got to know him, got to actually understand the full scope of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's gone, my brother and sister can never get that information except from me. And they consider me as bad as him because of lies
Wow.
from a nasty woman.
Right. Right.
And it
Wow.
doesn't matter what the lies are, whether it's sexual,
Mm-hmm.
physical, emotional, any of it. When it
Right.
comes right down to it, it's the children that suffer, nobody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
when our father passed away, okay, my brother managed to get there 1 hour before he took his last breath. I was there for almost 6 weeks, going back and forth from home to hospital. Our sister never got to see him before he passed. So they will never get to really, because my dad was in a coma, my brother was never able to settle his issues with our father. Neither will my sister.
Mm.
They're now in their 50s,
That's so sad, you
and
know?
they will never, ever be able to get his side of the story. And if they had, I think they would have understood a lot more of what happened back then and all of that. And it's the
Right.
same thing with any kind of abuse and children.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what kind. And what they've done to Panda's husband and such is bull, because they don't know the story and they don't care to
And
know the
he's not even
story.
on here,
Exactly. They
you
just
know.
want to attack you, and they'll do and say whatever they can
You know,
to try and
and
hurt you.
people say, right, and Amber said something yesterday that made sense. I should care, and I should care that people might go after me. But, you know, Panda's hubby has two wives. I just
Why
don't,
would they go
I
after?
don't,
Again,
you
doesn't
know,
make sense why they're going after you for
Yeah.
something
I
that
don't.
supposedly happened to your husband before he even got with you, and
right. I mean,
has been proved that it was BS, but he's still on the registry. That's not the point. The
he'll be in
point
the
is,
registry for life. Yeah,
it happened before you even met him. They don't know the story.
right.
So why are they
Well,
coming after you and your
I've known him
family
since
and
I
your
was a kid.
kids?
Right. Because I have a big
It
mouth and I and I put my stuff
so
out there because, you know,
so do I.
and
I
it's
talk about
like
shit
I
that
just
happened to me all the
You
I
know
time.
made
what, Panda?
I
You
made them
do.
upset.
I will say this. You do have a big mouth, Panda, but
I do.
you.
I
No,
do.
you do.
I know.
You
Hey,
do.
I
so do
know.
I.
You do. You do too, Alberta. But you stand behind what you say. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely I
And you
do.
don't
you're
you don't
And I
speaking,
say
don't
right.
lie.
You're speaking from experience, life experience. You're speaking from,
Yep.
you know, what has happened to
And
you. You're putting it out there. Like, you're not just blowing shit out your ass.
no, I'm not. And
You know
I
what I mean?
tell
Like, you're not.
the
Right.
truth
Right.
about every situation that I've been in, you know. I have no
and
reason to
you've
lie
had
to
how many
anybody.
years? You've been with your husband how many years? You know what he's like.
Right, since
right?
2010, I've been with him.
Okay, so you've been with him a good
Been
chunk
married
of
since
time.
2012. Yeah,
I would
I've
say
known him
you
since
know
we were
him,
kids.
yeah, you know him pretty damn well.
Yeah,
And people
I
coming
think we were
after
5 when
you
we met.
for something that somebody else did doesn't make sense. And it's just people trying to stir
Right.
up shit to get money online. That's all they're doing.
Yeah,
Hey, Wandering, good to see you,
but
sweetie.
I did say that anytime that I do see anybody talking crap about anybody's child anymore, no matter whose it is, I don't care if it's Amber's, I don't care if it's yours, I don't care if it's mine. If I'm a mod in that chat,
Oh,
be
you're out.
prepared to be timed out. Be
Yep,
prepared to be timed out. I don't kick people out. I don't ban people in chats normally unless I'm told to, but I
I've
will
banned
time
two
you out.
people.
And if that's not okay, then I guess, I don't need to be a mod for whoever has an issue with that.
Exactly.
So
And that's the thing is that, but
Can we, y'all, this is my, hey, Wandering.
they got to
Hey,
stop
hey.
going after these kids. Point blank, period.
This is my friend, my real life friend,
hey,
FBSI,
sweetie.
and um, he never got to meet his father before his father passed. So
Oh,
can we
dear
give him
God.
some sort of nice words?
I'm
FBSI,
so sorry.
if you have any faith, you will get to meet him again. But the not ever hearing his voice, that I can definitely feel you on that one. And I'm sorry, hon. That's got to be super tough.
I'm feeling good, Wandering. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm going to drop down. Thank you. Just keep it real. I tried to be respectful on your
Okay,
panel.
Panda,
I
I
love
love
you, girl.
you.
You're
You were
fine,
great,
Panda.
babe. You know I love you. I'll text you later. Love you so much.
All
Hugs,
right. Bye bye,
Panda.
guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
But I think YouTube should start doing their terms of service a little bit more strict and actually apply them.
I don't know. The whole point of my live today was I don't understand why. I don't understand Amber's outrage at me in particular because she tagged me in her post, right? Bitch, I do not approve of what those comments said about your kid. I don't,
I don't think any of us
right?
do.
But at the same time, I know Flava didn't approve of it either, right? I know she didn't. And
Yeah, and
I'm not I'm not gonna tell you how I know, like it's none of your fucking business. That is
just
my relationship with Flava, right?
yeah,
And I don't understand why I was tagged because you're never gonna make me turn on Flava. Ever, ever, ever. So let's get that straight right now. And I've already expressed that I don't agree with those comments about your kid. What the fuck else do you want? And number two, the other reason for my live today is, and Unitonica came up and tried to explain herself, but she hasn't been involved in any of this. So even though she is well spoken and she tried to say whatever, whatever, it don't involve you, girl. Like, stop. That's it.
especially not having children. I think if you're a
Thank you.
parent, it
Thank
affects
you.
you more and you feel it more
Right.
when you are a parent. I mean, yes, my child is grown, but in my
Hey, Lucky
eyes,
Lady. Welcome
he is
in,
still
honey.
wandering around looking for Santa Claus and all of this stuff. Those are the memories I have of him
Hey,
as a small kid.
Living
Okay?
Light.
Our kids,
Yes.
no matter how old we get, okay, I am 57 this year.
Yes.
And no matter how old we get, our children, no matter how old they get, will forever be our babies. And we will forever protect them. And going
For
after
sure.
anyone's child at any age is effed up on a thousandth level. And it should
Yeah.
not be allowed in any chat. I don't care who you are. It should
I
not
just
be allowed.
I just think, you know, a lot of this has gotten, I'm not going to say by whom, but a lot of it has gotten blown way out of proportion. And
That's typical.
I think there are people that are doing that for I'm just going to say it, for the money.
Yep, monetary gain. That's all they're doing it for.
Yeah. And
Bring views in.
um I'm not gonna name anybody because they're all gonna be trying to take a link, and I'm almost done with this live. But you know who you are. You know that you've done this, and if this resonates with you, and you think I'm talking about you, then I probably am. Okay.
Yep. And that's the thing is that just because you're a drama
Guilty
channel
conscious.
or you want to be a drama channel, you should still keep other creators' families out of it. My husband's got nothing to do with my channel. My son has nothing to do with my channel. Just like I have nothing to do with Just Keep It Reals, except I come in and I talk with her and I do mod for her. But my family
Like
has nothing to do
FBSI.
with
That's what
this.
I'm saying. Like, I feel like, thank you, FBSI, for saying that. That's kind of what I was trying to say.
That's
I feel
exactly
like
it. They want
people,
clout,
well, and what does clout lead to? Dollar
money.
bills.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And
It's getting
it's,
ridiculous with how many people are saying
mm-hmm.
things that they have no clue about just to bring people to their channels to try and make money.
Hey, Warpath.
It's like, yes, go make your coin to support your family. I get that. But
Right.
talking crap about someone else's family that has absolutely nothing to
Right.
do with you, it's got, they don't live next door to you, they don't live in your basement, they don't live in your attic, they could live halfway across the bloody planet. So it's got nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. So keep them out of your mouths.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why can't everybody just do that? I mean, I adore Just Keep It Real. I adore Panda. I adore Share Bear. Wandering. There's a few people in here that I talked to for a very long time, like for several years, in fact. But
Right.
not one of them would I go and speak on their families about, even if I knew the information. That's just
Right.
not something that should be done online.
And we wouldn't do that to you either, you know?
Exactly. And that's the thing is that people
We
just need
wouldn't.
to stop attacking others' family members. Keep children out of it. Keep family members of the creators out of it. And that's my best advice to everybody is just stop talking about other people's family members, especially the children.
Well, and I'm gonna stand by. Um,
And you with your
I
friendship
really
with Flavor.
had. I really had high hopes for a couple people that came on the panel. Um, no, I retract that. Not a couple people, one person. And I think she's doing it for clout. I do.
I have to agree. I
I'm
have
just
to
gonna,
agree.
yeah, because there's absolutely no other reason. You know what I mean? Like, I've gone over it in my head and I'm like, well, maybe she thought this, or maybe, no, no,
Doesn't matter what she thought. The point is,
no,
it's got nothing to do with her.
exactly.
I mean, yes,
But,
I haven't watched the live. I don't know what was said about this child. I don't
right.
think I want to know what was said about this child. But point blank, period, nothing should have been said about that child.
And none of us agreed with it. None of us. Not one single person agreed with it. Not one.
Nobody I
That's
speak
what
to
they.
has ever agreed with going after children. Not one creator I know or speak to on a regular basis agrees with going after someone else's child.
No.
Exactly, Share
Well,
Bear. It's called respect.
yeah.
And people here,
But what
like
I'm
a lot of
saying
people online,
is.
don't have it anymore.
What I'm saying is. They're acting like because we love Flava, we support what a troll said. No, the fuck we don't. No, we
Oh, the trolls
don't.
are the worst. The trolls come in and say whatever the hell they want about anybody.
We do. Let me say this one more time. Then I gotta go for real because I have things to do. We do not approve of the trolls in Flava's chat saying shit about Amber's daughter. We don't.
No, we
Okay? Y'all
don't.
got it? Y'all got it? Somebody please clip this.
Yeah. Clip it and put it right across all of YouTube and all the social
Please
media.
fucking clip it, Amber. I don't like you. I'm never going to like you. It is what it is, right? We click with who we click with. But I
Yep.
do not approve of anybody that said this in chat, and I didn't even fucking see the chat. But I do not approve of anybody saying that about your child. Okay? Are we clear?
And I definitely don't approve of it, of saying anything about anyone else's child, no
God
matter what
damn.
is
Like, I
said.
don't know what else. I seriously don't know what else this bitch wants us to say. I really don't. I don't.
Just keep it real. It's no matter, some people, no matter what you say or do, saying
It's
that you
not good
don't.
enough.
Exactly. I was just going to say that. No matter what you say or do about that particular situation, they are never going to accept it. Nothing you are going to say is ever going to be good enough for them.
Right.
They just want to stir the pot.
Like, what else do. Oh my God. Now Uni's fucking live. I gotta go, y'all. Thank you, Alberta, for
Bye,
coming
honey.
up. Thank
Love
you for
ya.
all the super chats. I love you too. I love you. Everybody that sent me the supers. Let me just. Foofer. Thank you. Pandaberry. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Where are we? Mizzy. Thank you for the gifted membership. Kanon Charlie. Thank you. Bella. Thank you. Let them. Thank you, Milltown. Thank you, Mama B. I love y'all. I'm too fired up. I'm over it. My voice is, y'all can hear it. And I said what I said. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Love y'all. Last but not least, just keep it real. Love y'all. Bye.